haven't heard any details about anyone else being in the car, and as always, seems to be the standard when you have a vehicle like this in pursuit. You've got that super dark tint, so it's going to be hard to see if we can see anybody else there sitting in the passenger seat. So now CHP is saying stolen. There was some talk about joyriding, which sounds, I mean, kind of a funny criminal term. It's almost kind of less than stealing. It's like taking someone's car without their permission, but possibly not without the intent to steal. But it sounds like they are upgrading this now to a stolen vehicle as we continue to speed all around these little surface streets. There you see that looked like a Huntington Park PD vehicle who was right there, and this guy just kind of lapped him, going around some of the same streets.
So, Des, as best I can tell, this appears to be one of those crossovers, newer model, and it went right by a unit right there, black and white. Does this appear to be like a small SUV to you? Maybe a midsize?
Yes, this is looks like one of those Audi SUVs.
Okay.
So, you know, these, even though they're SUVs with a high center of gravity, they can definitely, depending on what trim level it is, you know, be pretty decent at performance, certainly good at straight line speed. Oh, he's got the door open right now. Here we go.
Oh.
Getting out of the vehicle, and that is it.
Okay,
have to wonder why they got out in this particular area, just the one person. We're going right into the back of someone's yard here. We've been seeing this quite a bit lately, and now over the fence, and right here in this area, Alamo Avenue and 61st Street is the area we're talking about.
You know, we always get so concerned when we watch these, you know, I guess the second part of pursuits, if you will, after the driving portion is over, and they make a run for it in these neighborhoods where obviously they have no idea, these residents who live in this area, they have no idea what's happening unless they're watching us live here on KCAL 9 News at 8 right now. But it's dark back there. I mean, you know, we've heard of pursuit suspects actually going into homes and, you know, actually, you know, engaging with residents. So obviously, if you live in this area, definitely lock your doors and your windows as police will be searching for this suspect for as long as they can, obviously.
You know, I think people are watching our air here because I saw a lot of back porch lights come on. Saw a couple of people there look like they were securing their homes. Obviously, you see that unit there next to that abandoned vehicle. We're concentrating on this area. This is going to be Alamo at 61st Street. This is going to be Southgate, East Los Angeles.
There he is.
Is that him, Des?
I think so. I think that was the suspect. There were a lot of people running around. Yeah, they're definitely the suspect here. Climbing over the fence, getting out of someone's yard. I just can't believe how this person just darted right into that backyard there, trying to get under cover of darkness, but now into an open field. Yeah, they think this person's been hopping quite a few walls. They always get out sprinting, and then they really just exhaust all of their energy very quickly here. Back into someone else's backyard, and you know, he'd better hope that someone doesn't have a guard dog or something like that, or he's going to get a really rude awakening from a dog here in someone's backyard. But might have run into a dead end. But yeah, they look like they are.
I think there's just one. Our producer's asking if there's more than one. I think we just saw one bail out of the vehicle, which was the driver. That's this man here, white shoes. He slams through that gate, appears to be really tired and barely able to stand up as he's kind of wandering around. Bad shot here, Des. But any word of any other people coming out of that vehicle?
No, I only saw the one person, but, you know, he sprinted away so quickly, and we wanted to stay with the driver. We didn't get a chance to see if anyone else came out of the vehicle. And we saw some other people running around that backyard, but like you said, Jeff, that might have just been some homeowners who were coming to try to secure their property. So
I thought I saw his feet there, but
unclear at this point.
Okay, I thought he was just giving up and sitting there at the stairs. I thought I saw his feet, but we don't have eyes on him right now. Sorry, Des, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I thought I saw him sitting there on the stairs. It looks like he's doing something hidden. Was that an open garage?
It looks to be an open carport. Yeah, as we move around here, we'll see if we can get a better look at this. But yeah, you know, when they have that spotlight moving around so quickly and they're orbiting the way they do, shadows can sometimes kind of play tricks on your eyes, and you think maybe you see the suspect, and then they're out of there. But okay, so this is a pretty open area. I mean, this is almost kind of maze-like, the way that this suspect is hopping around from property to property. And so the authorities are going to have to set up a pretty wide dragnet to try to find this person. We're now talking about Alamo Avenue and 61st. So you see the spotlight there, apparently last seen right here. We'll keep it kind of wide to see if we can see anybody else just kind of running around out here. But you see authorities are surrounding this entire area. They're trying to get this locked down as quickly as they can so that they can, really limit the options for this guy as we've seen. Not afraid to hop fences.
Yeah, it's true. We saw the LA County Sheriff's Department. There it goes again. I believe that's Arrow, their helicopter overhead, and certainly the night sun as we see right now. And on the right side of your screen is what you were looking at earlier when the car portion of the pursuit stopped and he fled on foot, jumping fences and hitting fences and running through people's backyards. I'm sure a lot of people don't know what's happening right now, but again, if you do live in this area, police definitely probably want you to lock your doors and don't answer it if someone does knock or come running in. Definitely lock your windows as well. But it looks like police are, as Desmond was talking about, setting up a huge perimeter around this area so that they can catch this person, the suspect. But that's going to take some time as well. We know that LA sheriffs had their helicopters overhead, and the Huntington Park Police Department had their ground units on the ground. As we were talking about, the Huntington Park Police Department is the one who who started chasing this person initially, and then wanted the CHP to take over. But right now, the LA County Sheriff's Department and the ground units there now setting up a perimeter and searching for this person.
Yeah, I'm taking a look here at the map. This is going to be basically just right at the corner of 61st and Alamo, and that building that's at the center part of your screen there is going to be a multi-family unit with a carport. That's where we last saw him go in. That is basically just a half a block south of 61st Street on Alamo Avenue. That's a high-density population area, a lot of residential units. We haven't seen him since he went into that carport. Obviously, a lot of places to hide in there, Des. He could go between cars. He could maybe access entry to the building from there, although we see stairs on either side. But we've yet to see any activity from police as far as chasing him into that area.
Yes,
all right.
and we're just hearing as well.
No, go ahead,
just
Des.
one more detail, if I can. They were having some issues here. They had their infrared on the what they call the floor system, and they do not have the suspect